Good morning, Lakeview Intermediate. Today is Monday, April the 4th, and this is Lakeview Liftoff Live. Great to see everybody on this Monday morning. Hope you had a great weekend. Let's get started. I'm going to bring in our wonderful guest assistant principal, Miss Howard. Good morning, Miss Howard.
Good morning, Lakeview. Let's have a great week.
Yeah, let's do it. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, sir. It was a beautiful weekend.
I know it was finally warm. You might even say hot yesterday, depending upon what you were doing. I went outside for a while and I actually felt hot for the first time since
I planted my garden.
Yes, perfect time for that. Well, let's get to our morning announcements. I want to start off by reminding everyone that we are doing our Ice Cream for ISIP challenge. I am purchasing hundreds of ice cream sandwiches to have them at the ready for students who are the group gets the growth goal. Remember, we're trying to get 12 growth points. I showed you the graphs and charts on Friday. All three grades have done that before this year. So I know you're capable of doing it this time. So if you haven't taken your ISIP yet, if you're taking it this week, today or tomorrow, make sure you're giving it 110% so that your grade earns the ice cream. And remember, if the entire school reaches the goal, we do a free seating day in the cafeteria school-wide, no matter what's going on with our Level Up Lakeview rewards that I'm about to talk about. All right. So we can look forward to that. Work on your ISIP this week and give it your very, very best. All right. Next, Level Up reward update. All right. So Miss Howard, did you see we had one pod earn the free seating this morning? It was pod 1. And pod 1, I'm going to give you a little extra shout out because you did a great job with it this morning. So this is how it works, guys. I'm talking to everybody in the school right now. We have some pods that are very close, and your teachers can tell you whether you're in the green or red for them. All right. I'm not going to put the chart up right now, but we have some pods that are very, very close. And so your teachers have permission to change. If you're yellow or red, they can change you to green anytime they want. They can do it right now. So give them a reason to. Show them that you've got it. Show them you know your CHAMS procedures. Give them your very best. Same thing in the cafeteria, same thing at recess. So pod 1, this is how it works. I love it that you all could sit wherever you wanted. We had groups sitting in clusters together. A couple teachers were like, hey, do they have to sit in their lines? And I was like, you know what? No. If they're being well behaved, I don't care if you all sit in a crowd there on the floor together. You don't have to be in a line. If you're doing well with your procedures, I'm totally okay with that. I had to think about it for a second, but I was like, no, if they're doing great, they don't have to be in a line. So basically what it tells me is, guys, you got to prove to us that you can handle having less structure of sitting in lines or sitting with your classes in the morning. Now that we don't have to do COVID protocols and stay in our assigned classes, anybody can earn this. So I'm really proud of pod 1 for earning it. And pod 1, here's the other thing. Once you get it, Miss McCormick was asking me, when do they lose it? Or how, have they earned it for the week? And I said, not necessarily. They could lose it right now. All right. They could lose it at lunch today by having a bad lunch and not showing procedures well. So please, once you earn it, all you got to do is keep on keeping on, keep doing great, and you will keep that incentive and keep that reward. And so pod 1, you could have it the rest of the year. Since pod 1 did so well this morning, and I was watching carefully, they lined right up as soon as it was time to go and the teachers asked them to stand. Everybody moved over to their line that they're supposed to be in, and they walked out of the gym in perfect champs line, hands to their sides, voice level at 2 as they went out. Perfectly done. So I'm like, pod 1's keeping it. Not only did they earn it, but they did a great job. They showed us they can handle it. And so I'm like, pod 1's keeping it. In fact, pod 1, since you did so good today, this morning, I'm giving you free seating at lunch today. You're going to be the first pod to try free seating in the cafeteria in over 2 years at Lakeview. So show us you can handle it. We'll give it a shot. And other grades, step up. Give your teacher a reason today to go to green. And teachers, if your classes aren't at green, please tell them why they're not and tell them what they need to do to earn it back. I'm excited.
Pod 1. Woo!
Yep, absolutely. Keep it going. All right. A reminder, dress code. It is springtime. The weather's warming up. You all have growing bodies, and oftentimes the clothes you wore last summer are no longer appropriate for school this spring. And so as you start wearing your summer clothes, especially things like shorts, make sure they are of an appropriate length. Typically, if you have your hands down at your sides when you're standing up, your shorts should go to your fingertips or past them. If not, I'd pick something else to wear just to be sure we don't get in trouble for dress code. Remember, our shoulders should be covered. We shouldn't have spaghetti straps. So we should have a good 3-inch wide strap on our shoulders if we're wearing something like that. Those are the most common things we have to worry about with dress code. And of course, midriffs and bellies covered as well. All right. And be ready for inside recess today. I'm hoping not, Miss Howard, but the way the storms have been popping up here and there, we very easily could be at outside recess and suddenly have to come in if a storm pops up over Yukon. So I just need everybody, teachers and students, to be ready for a sudden change from outside to inside recess today if some rain moves in. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh, Miss Howard, we got your name on here. So I know you're with us through Thursday, but while we had some time this morning, I want to tell everybody we have been extremely blessed to have Miss Howard on our team. Mrs. Frame comes back this Friday, and we'll be excited to welcome her back to school. But Miss Howard, you have stepped in and helped me personally. You've helped our teaching team. You've helped our school be better with some great ideas that you've brought. And I know that personally, I've gained a great colleague and friend. And I know we have others in our office who feel that way. And I'm sure we have teachers who feel that way as well. So we just, in front of everybody at Lakeview Liftoff, students and teachers, I hope you'll say a kind word to Miss Howard today. I wish we were all together in the gym where we could give you a huge cheer all at once. But Miss Howard retired last year, so she very easily could stay home in that garden today, but she has chosen to come to help us out at Lakeview since January, and we will forever be in your debt. Lots of gratitude for you. Thank you so much.
Well, Mr. Hine, I just have to say thank you right back. I've really enjoyed being here. And students, you guys are awesome. It's a great place to be. The teachers are fabulous. It's a very positive and uplifting environment. And I've thoroughly enjoyed being here. Just a great place. And if you need me again, I'll be happy to come back. And I don't say that without some real thought behind that. So very sincerely, I've enjoyed being here tremendously. So thank you again. And thank you, students and teachers and all of the rest of the support staff and everybody that's been so fabulous and welcomed me. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. We really appreciate you. Well, let's get ahead with our celebrations for this week. We got to start with some birthdays. So happy birthday Tuesday to Jonathan Neal, Sam Petty, and Julia Rustin. Happy birthday on Wednesday, Drake Fletcher, Xander Krupovich, Ryder Thomas, and Giovanni Uribe Valdez. Happy birthday on Thursday, John Ryland Howard. Happy birthday on Friday, Saturn Bolt, Tessa Bynum, Chasen Dixon Wanika, Ryland Morton, and Ethan Ritchie. Happy birthday on the weekend to Roy Ross, Riley Weber, and Logan Menifee. And we do not have any teacher birthdays this week. So, but we do have some people who are never going to give you up, never going to let you down. And they are on our Miller 5 shout out. So our Miller 5 shout out today goes to Miss Sewell's First Hour and Mrs. McCormick's Homeroom. So Sewell's First Hour, McCormick's Homeroom, I'm looking at you. Let me tell you why. So Miss Sewell wrote that on Friday they were working on digital tessellations. The entire class was helping each other, thanking each other. Students that did not always interact with each other were seeing each other with new respect and being genuinely relational. Miss Sewell says it was amazing, and she's so proud of all of them. That is fantastic. I love it. Even if I'm not best friends with somebody, I can work with you, help you out, learn together. That is so awesome to hear. And then Mrs. McCormick, her homeroom got a shout out from Mrs. Drake because Mrs. Drake had to cover in Mrs. McCormick's class last week. And Mrs. Drake said, Mrs. McCormick's homeroom class was absolutely the best class I've ever substituted in. They know their classroom procedures. They treated me as I treat with mutual respect. And she said, thank you, Mrs. McCormick's homeroom. You were the very best. I enjoyed our time together. Thank you very much. I love hearing that a group of students made an adult's day better by just being you and being awesome with your procedures. So Sewell's First Hour, McCormick's homeroom, you are today's Miller 5 shout out. Congratulations. All right, let's bring in Miss Mann and Miss Conklin. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's happening today?
Well, there are some fun holidays today. There are some weird holidays today. So the one I chose was for us to celebrate is National Fun Day.
Yay!
Right, you heard it right. Have some fun today. If you're having fun during class, during teaching time, make sure it's appropriate, but have some fun. Maybe you get to go play in the rain after school. I don't know. So have some fun today.
Do something that you enjoy for fun before you go to bed. Absolutely. All right. Any other words of wisdom this week?
Have a fantastic week.
Make good choices. Do what's right. If it's not nice, close your mouth and don't say a word. Walk away. I mean, all the things. All the things we've been talking about all year long. Put them into practice. They do no good if we just speak them and nobody applies them. So put them into practice today.
I agree. I'd like to have a week where we have no new conflicts come up between students because we choose kindness and we choose to use the right words. And if we do feel some tension or I'm frustrated with somebody, we take those steps to keep it from being a serious conflict. We do things to put out the fire rather than making the fire bigger. Let's do that this week, Lakeview. Let's have a great relational week with teachers.
Speaking of not making the fire bigger, if you have a conflict with someone else, it is just between you and that person. Don't go spreading it around to all your people and making it bigger because that doesn't help. That makes it worse.
Yeah,
So.
I agree. All right, let's do that, Lakeview. That's a challenge for this week. All right, well, who's ready for a corny joke?
I am.
Ready.
Mrs. Mann, I know in particular you love music, and it doesn't take but any type of saying anything for a song to pop into your head. But I don't know if you know this, but when I drive to work, I love listening to my playlist of national anthems in my car. Love national anthems. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, because I'm a big fan of country music. Wah, wah, wah. There you go. There's your corny joke of the day. Miss Howard just was done. She's like, all right, I'm out on that one. All right, ladies. Well, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Bye.
All right, Miss Howard, if you'll stay in and help me with our pledges here. If you would stand ready and respectful where you are. Miss Howard, we'll start with our student creed. If you would please read that for our students, go ahead.
I am a Lakeview student. I am not perfect. I will strive for the Miller 5. I am a buddy, not a bully. I take care of my school. I can do anything. I can overcome any obstacle. I try to be the best learner that I can be so that I can reach my goals. I encourage and inspire others to make good choices and reach their goals. I am a Lakeview student.
All right, now our pledges.
Please stand and be respectful of our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now our Oklahoma pledge. I salute the flag of the state of Oklahoma. Its symbols of peace unite all people.
All right. At this time, you may be seated for a moment of silence as we pause to reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in other silent activity. Our moment of silence begins now. All right, here we go. Miss Howard, your last week with us to help me launch the week.
All right.
All right, here we go. Everybody all together. We are
Lakeview.
We are not
average.
We will strive
for the
Miller 5.
Miller 5. Woo!
And whatever it takes, we will
grow.
3, 2, 1.
Lift off. Let's
All
go,
right.
Lakeview.
Have a great week, everybody. Have a good Monday. Bye-bye.